Hello everyone, welcome back to this YouTube channel. If you are new here, consider subscribing, it helps the channel. And today I'm going to be making a video how to install the lift or elevator motor base, the base where the motor sits. Okay, so this over here is the motor base, and this here is our power extension cable, and these over here are our machines that we are going to be using, the grinder and the drilling machine. And over here, these are the drilling bits, steel bits. Yeah, the bit is attached onto a steel armature connected onto the drill. And then over here is our rope stand. So I'm going to be showing how to install two parts, the motor base and the rope stand. I'll be recording videos consecutively. So these are the guides where the machine base goes and the rope stand. So stay tuned and follow up. And these are our tools that we shall be using, the spirit level and some spanners inside there. Let's dive into it. And now when we go into the shaft, so these over here are the platforms, wooden, where we're going to be standing, and these here are the guides. So the guide pieces were removed from there, they go all the way up to up, so we removed them. Now it's time to mark where the holes are going to be drilled on the guide. So you hold the guide horizontally onto the machine base, and then using something sharp you mark off where the holes are going to be drilled. And now here you do the same thing for the other side. Just make sure you hold the guide horizontally, or you might say at 90 degrees to the motor base. Then you use a sharp object to mark off where the So now, after marking where the holes are going to be drilled, now it's time to begin the drilling process. We begin drilling with the smaller bits, and after we go on increasing the sizes of the bits to make the hole even and not put much force on the bits. Oops, unfortunately our small bit has broken, and now it is time to grind the remaining piece so that we finish the job. You grind it slowly using the grinder, it will cut again. So over down here is the small piece that broke off. The first part of drilling is done. All the guides have to be drilled first with a small bit, then later you put the bigger bit. Okay, now those are done. Then the guide is put in between pieces of timber. The rail shouldn't touch the ground, there should be space not to damage. The guides for the machine base or the motor base have been finished. Now it's time to mark off holes for the guide that is going to hold the rope stand. So this over here is the rope stand. You use a sharp object like before to mark off where the holes are going to be drilled. Oh wow, now the drilling is done. We are now checking the bolts, they can fit through all the holes. This is a success. Now after testing, now all the holes are okay. It's now time to return back the guides into the shaft. Return them into the shaft where they were. Now job done. The guides have now been returned back to the shaft. So these are the guide rails, they have been joined all the way up. Now that is where the machine base is going to sit at the other end. So now the machine base has now been mounted up onto the platforms, and the guides, we have now installed them back to their initial positions. So these are the holes that we drilled, and this is where the motor base is going to anchor. This is one guide and this is the other guide, and on the opposite side of the shaft we have the guide where the rope stand is going to be installed, and these are the holes for the rope stand. Now down here, that one is our rope stand. It has 8 holes. Of course, we start with the easiest. We start by mounting the rope stand. We have put it there, all the holes matched up very well, so good job for us. Now it's time to put in the bolts. Yes, there are 8 bolts. Put them in the respective positions. Then after, we have to tighten. Now all bolts are tightened properly and firmly using spanners. Now it's time to get back to our motor base. On the wall it wasn't fitting properly, so we had to first chip into the wall to create more room for adjustment. So we had to chip the wall. We entered inside like about 3 centimeters or 30 millimeters to cater for the adjustment of the machine base. Whereas now for the side of the rope stand, it's well done. Yes, it's now down. We are now doing more chipping to create more space. Yes, the machine base was not in some concrete, so we are now making it properly. Now on the rope stand, we add more support. Yes, we begin by drilling holes where we are going to put our anchor bolts. We add more support on the side of the rope stand to make it more firm. After the holes are drilled, it's now time to riveting our anchor bolts. Riveting anchor bolts using hammer. Anchor bolts are bolts that are put in the wall and they hold firmly. They expand inside and it cannot come out. So after you put it with washers, hit using the hammer. After the bolt has sufficiently entered, and then it's now time to tighten with a spanner. I'll do that. That's the easy part. Well, now so far after chipping, the machine base has managed to fit, so it now has room for adjustment. Now it has to be put on level. You level, adjust. You first tighten one end, then you adjust using the hammer. You hit until it comes to level. So those are the bolts over there through the guide and the machine base. Now we have to check our level. Wow, we are so accurate. It's not time to tighten.
Now everything is done. The machine base really installed. Okay. Now also the rope stand is good. Support. So the rope stand. So now this is where the motor will sit. These are damp absorbers, rubber.